Okay, this is crazy. I just sold over 40 NFTs out of nowhere. This NFT collection that I uploaded on Opensea was meant for demonstrational purposes for my previous videos where I show the whole process of generating, uploading and designing 10,000 NFTs. And I never thought that there will be sales, but guess what? In the first night when I uploaded the collection, actually it was still uploading because it takes time for 10,000 NFTs to be uploaded, there were over 20 sales, and in the next day or so there were about 40 NFTs sold. So I decided to record a video and tell you my story about the Shiba Tunes collection that I didn't create because I wanted to sell NFTs, but actually it was for demonstrational purposes. However, there were NFTs sold, so I hope my experience will be useful, and at the end I will give you some tips and conclusions that I did after uploading 10,000 NFTs on Opensea. So if you're ready, let's go for it. Hi, my name is Petko Alexandrov and I'm super happy to welcome you to my trading channel where I share all of my experience about trading and recently about the NFTs because they are so exciting and we can do really quick profits by selling NFTs on Opensea and the other marketplaces. So it all started about a year ago for me, and some of the first NFTs I noticed and learned about were the crypto punks and then the Bored Ape Club monkeys, which I really like. And with the time I have noticed so many collections with over 10,000 NFTs, and I really didn't pay attention to why exactly 10,000 NFTs, and at the beginning I didn't thought about how these people were doing actually 10,000 NFTs, and I was just buying, flipping, selling NFTs on Opensea, Rarity, the other platforms. With the time I decided to start recording educational videos for my YouTube channel, and at one moment the curiosity about 10,000 NFTs just increased in me, and I really wanted to dive into this, and I was looking at so many YouTube videos and I didn't find videos that were showing step by step how to do it easily. So I decided to do it by myself and put all of that on my YouTube channel. And it took me about a month to come up with the best solution, and recently I have posted 4 videos. The first one was about how to make and sell NFTs on Opensea, the whole idea behind 10,000 NFTs. The second one was how to design the layers, because you probably already know that all of these NFTs are created by layers. In the third video I showed how to generate the NFTs automatically, and in the fourth video I showed how to upload those 10,000 NFTs on Opensea automatically with a great solution that was not available on YouTube and nobody actually was talking about it. So I will drop the 4 videos down in the description if you want to have a look at them. But why I'm telling you all of that is because the Shiba Tune collection was listed way before I showed it in any of my videos. Simply said, nobody knew about the collection when it was first listed. And just in the first hours I sold over 20 NFTs, and then in the next few hours or day or two I had over 40 NFTs being sold without any marketing, okay? Nobody knew about the collection. I didn't even tell it to my friends or my family, nobody, just me knew about that collection, and I wasn't really expecting any income or any sales out of it. I didn't make it for the purpose to be selling NFTs on Opensea and to make money out of it. Simply, I decided to show the whole process of creating, generating, uploading 10,000 NFTs, and I thought that the best way to do it would be if I actually demonstrate the steps. So I decided to create such a collection, which is absolutely real, and I will tell you how I came up with the idea. Now, the idea of the NFTs came from the Shiba Inu token, which was probably the most popular coin in 2021. It exploded in value. I have recorded a few videos about it, and I thought that it would be interesting because it's a puppy, and it was just easy enough to find some templates, elements to create a design and to have those funny little puppies with glasses, hat, mouth, smiling, showing teeth. But I really created the collection for demonstrational purposes because I wanted to show all the steps one by one and put it together into a real collection. So I chose the Shiba Inu, which is a popular term, okay? A keyword that was in the top rankings not only on YouTube but on Google and all marketplaces. So if you're looking for an idea, it will be good if you select something popular, something that is on demand at the moment, and if it is related to the crypto world, that is even better, because then you know the NFTs are on the blockchain in the crypto space. And if your main object is a topic that everyone is talking about, everyone is looking for over the internet, you have a good chance of selling your NFTs straight away while uploading, just like me, even doing no marketing. And yep, I didn't make any marketing. I didn't put this collection on any of my social media, not on Facebook, not on Twitter, not on Instagram, or not even on YouTube, where I usually talk about NFTs. Nowhere. By the time I was uploading this NFTs, I was actually recording the video to show how the NFTs should be uploaded with a ready-to-use code that I demonstrated in that video. I never ever mentioned the collection or the NFTs to no one, even friends, even my family. Nobody knew about the collection, okay? No marketing. And of course, this is not how you should do it, okay? I just didn't make any marketing because I wasn't planning to sell the NFTs. I created them one more time for demonstrational purposes because the best way to explain the whole process was actually to create such a collection. So I wasn't really expecting any NFTs to be sold, but they were sold. So one more time, if you have hard times with your design and the idea, look for something that is a hot topic at the moment. I uploaded the Shiba Tune collection on Polygon blockchain. This is where we don't pay gas fees. Not me, not you if you are buying NFTs from the Polygon blockchain. Now, there are two major blockchains on Opensea by the time I'm recording this video. One is the Ethereum and the other one is the Polygon. So on the Ethereum, every time you purchase an NFT on a fixed price, you pay a gas fee. As well, if there is an auction and you make me an offer, for example, if I accept the offer, I will have to pay gas fees. And those gas fees could be really huge at a moment. Really huge. I mean, if you're flipping NFTs for a few $100, let's say you buy an NFT for $200 and you sell it at $300, your gas fee could be above $100 and you could be actually losing money instead of making money from selling NFTs on Opensea, okay? I have explained the gas fees in another video. I'll put it right here so you can have a look at it, and actually you will see how to avoid them and how to know at any moment what are the gas fees on the Ethereum blockchain. Now on the other side we have the Polygon blockchain, which is much cheaper because we don't pay gas fee. And listing my 10,000 NFT collection didn't cost me a single dollar or piece of Ethereum, because it is free. And one more time, I listed this collection for educational purposes because I wanted to demonstrate every step from the process, so I didn't pay any dollar. Of course, the time I have spent doing it, but for me it's always worth it because I enjoy recording videos and sharing my experience with you guys. But listing it on the Polygon blockchain actually made it quite accessible, and those who decided to buy my NFTs actually didn't pay any gas fees. The second thing is that I listed the NFTs on the lowest price possible when you are selling NFTs on Opensea, and this is $2, or at a time when I was listing the collection this was 0.00045 of Ethereum. And it turned out that $2 is a sum that some buyers or investors are ready to spend for an NFT collection that they'd never heard about, nobody was talking about it, and a collection that just got on Opensea. But the reason I selected the lowest price at that moment was because I didn't want to list the collection for free, because someone could just see it, buy all the NFTs and control the price, which is something I really didn't want. Okay, I listed the collection for educational purposes and demonstrational purposes, so I just gave it the lowest price. And you can see quite interestingly, 1, 2, 3, 5, so the first 2025 were sold immediately, then 100, 200, 1000, 3000, 2000, 111, 4444, 3333, so the same numbers or the same digits, and the first numbers are the preferable NFTs. So I think this buyer didn't look at the NFTs at all, he just bought those numbers. However, we can make a conclusion that $2 without paying gas fees could be actually a decent amount of money if you sell all of the NFTs. 10,000 NFTs times $2 is $20,000. This is if you do it the right way with marketing and social media, and you announce the listing way before you actually do it, because this is the right way it should be done. And I personally think that if you sell your collection for $20,000 and you have spent $0 on it, it's kind of worth it, isn't it? So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you have to list your collection at $2 for each NFT, but my experience showed that when you list an NFT collection and each NFT is at $2, there are people ready to buy it even there is no any marketing. So if you really want to dive into the details about designing, creating, uploading and selling NFTs on Opensea with a 10,000 collection or more, you can check out the links below in the description. You will see all the steps you have to follow. It's super easy. You don't need to be an artist. You don't need to be a digital artist. You can do it just using a laptop without any programming skills. And this was my whole idea, to show the process and explain it with simple words so everyone can do it. And before you go, don't forget to grab some free Bitcoin from the description below. Check out the complete NFT course where you will see all the details you need to know about the NFT market. And if you have enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a huge like. I thank you guys for watching and I will see you soon.